Hello friends, hope you're doing good. Today's video is about RBL Bank Limited. So this is undervalued stock as per my analysis. I will tell you the reasons. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and support. So this RBL Bank is also one of the private bank, which is actually kind of a very old bank. You can see here 1943 onwards it is there. If you see, the current price is 215 and the market cap is just 13,000 crores. That means it's a small cap. Why I'm saying it is undervalued is stock PE, means price to earnings ratio is 10.4. That means if you divide the current price 215 divided by the earnings per share, you will get the stock PE 10.4, and if you also see the book value, it is 245. So quickly, let me show you the peer comparison so that you will get an idea actually why I am saying it is undervalued. So if you see the big other banks PEs, so you can see here, I think HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, and all these big banks are actually trading at almost like 20 P value. So Axis Bank, of course, it is undervalued, and Indus Bank is also undervalued. We don't need to compare S Bank and IDBI banks. Actually, this is government organization, and this one is, struggling with the NP and other things because of the wholesale lending and other things. So for me, I think the minimum, PE value what this bank, small bank, should get is 20. If you make 20 into the current earnings per share is 20, 20 into 20 is actually 400. Actually, the minimum price should be 400. This is what my analysis is based on the P value. And apart from that, also actually, if you see the current price divided by book value, if you do, then also it is undervalued. Actually, if you see HDFC Bank, actually it is trading at 3 times, and ICC Bank at 4 times, almost like three and a half times, and Axis Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, and all these banks actually are trading at almost like 2 times the book value. So, but currently this is actually 0.88. I think 245 is the book value. It's trading at 215. I think it's a no-brainer for me. It is blind buy for me because even though I think it may give you some pain in the short term. So if you buy a stock which is actually got a p value of 10 or less than that, and if you think that actually this will give the good profit going forward, I think it's kind of a blind buy. You don't need to scratch your head and you can buy immediately. Another good thing is actually the profit is at the revenue is at all-time high. You can see the last June quarter. You can see here the revenue, it is all-time high, and as well as actually the profit is also all-time high. I think this is the very good thing why I'm talking about. This is definitely undervalued. This can definitely go up. You can see last quarter it is given already a profit of 372. And in terms of gross NPA, I think net NPA, I think usually banks are actually also, health of the bank is also determined by this gross NPA and net NPA. Gross NPA is 2.69. Out of that, net NPA means what is the provision they've given and all those things. It shows actually 0.74. This is also very good, NPA and GNP and NNPA. So earnings per share, I can also see here it is highest actually in the last couple of years. I think it's all-time high. 6.13 is the EPS. If you get, if the in this quarter, coming quarter, I think anyway September is ending now. October the result will be declared. In case if it gives a EPS of 6.5 or 7, then rest assured that the re-rating can happen actually within 6 months itself. But I'm not committing anything, but I'm just telling you the fact actually what is happening with this bank. So I don't want to go in detail about this profit and loss and other things. You can also see the net profit growth 29%. I think this is really good bank currently because of the COVID as well as RBI restrictions and other things. This is currently the stock has not performed very good from last 5 years. Since now actually it is kind of started turning around, I think this will definitely a right time to buy it actually if you are thinking of investing in it. And in terms of balance sheet also actually it's only 60 crores. As I said, I think there is a huge scope for the bank to issue more shares. Just for the comparison, what I can give, IDFC First Bank's number of shares is already actually almost at 700 crores shares they issued. Uh, so compared to that, I think this is almost like 1/10. That's why this is actually kind of good bet actually in my opinion. And shareholding pattern also actually they've got very good investors as of now. You can see Quant mutual fund has keep on accumulating 4.68%, and also ICC is there, and this one Nippon has also actually keep on accumulating. It is keep on increasing. They accumulated 3.62. I think it's a clear value buy, and also the rotation is happening in the different sectors. So currently the bank and as well as pharma are only the two sectors where they are undervalued. I think IT sector was also undervalued because of the recession fear and other things in US, but that also actually started moving up. Currently these two are currently undervalued. I think maybe probably banking sector is waiting for the RBI to cut the repo rate. I think the US repo rate cut is already going to happen. I think this month 19th or something there is a meeting. I think if it happens, I think RBI can also maybe cut the rate. So we can also, apart from that, Aditya also, just to come back here, Aditya Birla also actually accumulating, keep on increasing their shareholding, and also Tata Arbitrage Fund is also increasing. So apart from these, in the public shareholding, I can also see from British International Investment, Mahindra and Mahindra has invested actually. And apart from that, Asia Capital, Zerodha is also actually one of the surprising thing here. So just to conclude, or maybe I can also quickly go through the presentation as well once. If I quickly try to search the key things, branches is actually 545, and cost to income ratio. Let's quickly search. So as you can see, cost to income is also coming down. Actually, they had actually cost to income ratio of 70%. Now it has almost come down to 65%. From actually quarter one 23 to quarter one 25. And I had actually also gone through the loan book, and I think loan book is around actually 86,000. I can also quickly show you that as well. 86,000 advances they have given, and also it is diversified. As you can see, credit cards, personal loans. This is the retail, and wholesale is around. Uh, this is the growth actually 17% and 8.9% is the growth. If you see here the percentage, yeah, this is 2% growth, 8.9 and 17.3. These are all the retail to wholesale banking portion. And you can also go through different loan books and other things. It's also fully diversified, as actually it's also about banks. There is also strict checking by the RBI. That's why you can safely bet. And also for the Indian growth, I think banks are kind of a backbone. That's why you don't need to get scared about the banks. Actually, the NPA and other things cycle has gone. I think all the banks are cleaned up their books now. So this is the right time to actually pick up the stock. I'm also actually not a SEBI registered financial advisor. So this is whatever I'm saying. Actually, it's kind of education purpose. Please do your own due diligence, or you can also talk to your financial advisor before buying it. Thanks for now. Bye.